Hey, how's it going? My name is Lauren May and welcome to this video. To start off, I want to address the elephant in the room. This is Ellie. No, but seriously, I just wanted to sit down and talk to you and let you guys know, I guess, where I've been. I haven't uploaded a video on this channel in a really long time, and so I thought I'd just kind of update you on what's going on. And so yeah, I have just finished a semester of university of my last year, and so things have been kind of piling up a little bit. I also volunteered to do some promotional stuff for a extracurricular event, which took up a lot of my time. I then had work placement, which was a subject I also had to write a report for, and then I had all my final assignments due, and so everything was just super intense and I didn't have enough time to film some videos, so I put it on pause, and so now I'm back and ready to give you this video about motivation. So let's just get straight into it. So the first thing that I have on my list is to identify why it is that you might be unmotivated to do the task that it is that you have to do. So it might be just because you can't be bothered or you don't want to, but kind of knowing that can be super helpful in knowing how to combat that. The next thing on my list is to set yourself some goals. If you set yourself some goals, then you will be able to kind of understand how you can approach these tasks that you have to do, and then be able to kind of keep yourself motivated in, I guess, checking everything off the list, if that makes sense. Another super helpful thing can be to write down why you want to accomplish this task. It could be just because, it's a essay that you have to do for school, so it's like to pass the course, to graduate, whatever it may be, or it can be just because you're getting a reward out of it, like you're getting paid to do it, or whatever it may be. It can be super helpful to break down your goals into simple tasks. So for example, if you're writing an essay, you can break it down into like the introduction, the middle, the end. You can break it down into like 300 word blocks. You can do it any sort of way you want. Breaking it down into smaller tasks can be helpful into actually accomplishing the task. Have a strategy. If you know that in a particular circumstance you won't finish this task, then have a strategy in doing something different. For example, I know that I can write and do assignments really well and really quickly when I wake up at 5 AM and smash it out in 3 hours and then go to sleep again and then do some more work. If I try and wake up at 9 o'clock and do some work, it doesn't work out very well for me. For some reason, when I wake up and just groggy-eyed and just sit down in my computer and smash stuff out, I seem to work really fine. So knowing that that's my strategy, I can approach it and know that I'm going to get stuff done. This is super important. You need to know when to ask for help, know that when you're struggling, know when you need help, know when you don't know the answers for things, and reach out to someone who can maybe help you. If it's studying for an exam, maybe look out for someone who's in your class, who's in your class and can help you out, and you can study together. If, I don't know, any other situation, but if it's something else, maybe ask someone who's really good at the task that you're doing. If it's like building something or anything, just ask for help when you need it. This is also really helpful, is to set yourself rewards. Every time you do a step in a project, give yourself like a lolly or a 5-minute break. Every time you write 300 words in an essay, make a coffee or watch a YouTube video or something like that. Setting yourself little rewards can be really helpful in actually finishing the task. Another super important thing is to pre-plan how you're going to overcome your motivation. And I know that's kind of what this whole video is about, but like, if you know at what point you're going to start becoming unmotivated or bored or not wanting to do the task, then you can combat that with either a 5-minute break or rewarding yourself in some way, or planning to go outside for 5 minutes, or ringing up someone or something that can kind of take your mind off it for a little bit so you can come back and reassess and realign and complete the task. Now the next little things can be super helpful, but they're not like on my main list, so I thought I'd just add them in. That can also help with staying motivated and being motivated. The first thing is to make your task fun. And that can come with rewarding yourself every time you do something in this task. It can be doing it with friends. It can be setting up a huge reward at the end, like, you know, you're getting paid for it, or you're going to the movies, or you get a new pair of shoes, or like something like that. Or even just like making the actual task a game in itself. Like every time you write the word "the" in an assignment, you clap your hands or something like that. Like some random thing that can make it fun. The next thing is to recognize your progress, which was really helpful for me because I take a really long time to, say, write an essay or to complete tasks as it is. So knowing that even though I've only done, say, like 100 words of this assignment, but it's taken me like 3 hours to do that because like I was struggling with the concept or whatever it is, I spent those 3 hours doing work, and that is important to note. Like, even though I didn't get very far in the assignment, like I worked 3 whole hours on it, which for me, that's an effort. And so, you know, I might watch a YouTube video or I might take a break. So then, like, that's how I'm rewarding myself and acknowledging my progress, is kind of stopping for a bit and like, all right, I've done well, good for me, let's keep going, kind of thing. The next thing is to not worry about things that you can't control. If, say, your deadline for your assignment is shifted forward, don't stress too much. You can't control it, just try and work through it. Or if all your equipment for the thing you're building, you know, fall apart or break, don't stress too much. You can just, you know, borrow someone else's or buy some new one. Like, you know what I mean? Like, don't get too stressed over things that you can't control. Surround yourself with positive things and positive information and positive people, and they can help you, and that positive influence can help you to finish the task and to be a motivated person in general. I guess that can also go hand in hand with being an inspired person. Being like full of positiveness can bring about this motivated to do everything, anything kind of attitude. And the last one that I have for you today is to learn from your mistakes. If you're doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result, I think that's the definition of insanity. So maybe just reassess what you're doing, why it's not working out, and maybe change it a little. This is where you can, you know, ask for some help, see what other people might think of what you're doing wrong, and give you some advice into how to fix it. Definitely learn from those mistakes, and then you can become better and better at whatever task you are doing. I hope that you have enjoyed these motivational tips and tricks. I hope that it's been helpful. I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you're a subscriber, hey, how's it going? If you're not, please subscribe if you want to. There's no pressure, it's free. Do what you want, but you can get notified every time I upload a video. Hopefully it will become a lot regular than it has been previously. Exciting news, I am going to Japan in a few weeks, so if you subscribe you'll be notified when I upload a travel diary, which I'm hoping to do, fingers crossed. I'm so excited. So that will be an exciting exploration of how to do those. But yeah, stick around. There's lots of other videos I have planned. I'm super excited for this channel, and I hope that you are too. I hope that you're having a wonderful day, and remember, don't forget to hug someone today. Bye!